Started off, got off to a great start. Ben Carey able to find open space and scoot into the end zone untouched. That put Ithaca up 7-0. Then at the other end, they used the running game, and they're back. Josh Oliver, who bounces it to the outside and gets some great blocks as well, able to get the corner, putting the Bombers up 14-0 in a game where at that point it looked like the Bombers might be on the runaway path. Then the Red Dragons offense starts to get going. John Grossi with the wide receiver split out. He's just going to give it up here to Dylan Peebles, who's going to break through the line, and he's going to find pay dirt. That got Cortland back into it, down just a touchdown. Cortland's defense stepped up. Ithaca coughed it up a couple times with interceptions. The Red Dragons were able to get a field goal on the next drive, got to within 14-10. That's where we were at the half. And then Ithaca came out, put a field goal up on the board, went up 17-10, and then Dylan Peebles, again, this time with the kickoff, going all the way to the house, avoiding a would-be tackle here at the end from the kicker for Ithaca, just inside the 5-yard line.
As I said in pregame, it's pretty key if you to focus on special teams for Ithaca.
And finally, the last touchdown, the one that decided who would keep the jug. Luke Hinton was late getting onto the field. Then the snap was downright ugly. Not even looking for it. Falls right in his lap, and then he's going to get a nice block here from the kicker corner. Just throws the elbow into him. And then he finds John Mannix in the end zone for the game-winning score. And that ending, it doesn't get any better. That's about as close to the kick six of Alabama-Auburn that you're going to see here in Division III with the Cortaca Jug game. But once again, the Red Dragons come away with it 23-20. And Corey, what do you feel? What does it mean for this program? Because not only are these two teams rivals, next year Cortland will go into the Empire 8 Conference, which Ithaca is currently in, and I think this is just a good measuring stick as to how well Cortland will compete in that conference.
Yeah, I mean, I think next year it's going to be tough. The Empire 8 Conference is very different than the NJAC, which they're in right now, and I think there's going to be this rivalry may be more important next year, now making it a conference game, and I'm assuming it will still remain the last game of the season, and it's only going to make things, raise the stakes and make things more exciting.
And I can only imagine what this game will be like if it ever comes down to both teams having great seasons. Like in 1988, both teams were unbeaten. Cortland knocks off Ithaca. Ithaca gets revenge in the NCAA tournament en route to a national title that maybe a lot of people felt the national championship game was the second game between Ithaca and Cortland. So if those teams are ever that good again and that season's on the line, this Cortaca Jug is going to be more than just those ceramic jugs, but there could be a conference title on the line, an NCAA tournament berth on the line, and the possibilities are endless. But this rivalry is just going to continue to grow.
Very much so, and it's healthy. It's the biggest little game in the nation, and that's something you should be proud of. That's something that all the players in this game should be proud of. All the people that are attending this game, all the students of both places. It's